everybody. Welcome
Hi.
to the first official episode of Up to High Doh.
Up to High Doh. Jazz hands.
My name's Philippa, and this is Vanessa, my cousin.
Yeah, just to be clear, everyone thinks you're my auntie.
No, we're cousins. We're the same generation officially, even though I'm slightly bit older.
Yeah, just a wee bit.
Just a tad. But yes, so don't say that I'm her auntie or mother or anything, because that gets me up to High Doh.
Up to High Doh.
But feel free to think Claire is my mother, as has happened a few times lately. It doesn't please her. That's my sister.
It's her sister.
Yes.
And then Amy. I feel like I have a lot of cousins, you see, and every time I'm like, oh, my cousin this, my cousin that. Like,
yeah, but Amy's your second cousin. Get it right.
I wasn't going to bring it up.
Yeah.
That was part of...
Is that what gets her up to High Doh?
That's our trauma. Do you know the way you have like a thing you don't talk about in the family?
Oh, okay.
That's ours.
That's in the closet. That's the skeleton in the closet.
Yeah, we don't like to talk about that. I love her like a first though, so that's all that matters.
No, we are first, so...
Yeah, I love her the same I love you. Anyway,
welcome to Up to High Doh, where Vanessa and I will have a chat about what has got us up to High Doh this week.
Yes. And this is just a bit of crack. Everyone's a bit like, what are you doing this for?
It doesn't have to be for
crack.
anything.
This is a bit of crack, a wee bit of
bank.
comic relief, if you will, for the week. The world's very heavy right now, isn't it? There's a lot going on.
There's a lot
just, we want
stress in the world.
Yeah. We just want you to come here for a wee minute.
Yeah.
20, 30 minutes. Listen to us.
Yeah. It's really to think, if you're going through a rough time, if things have got you up to High Doh, well, you're not alone.
You're not alone. What was that?
Okay. And if you can't randomly burst into song at words that are said, this isn't the podcast for you.
Listen, everyone in my life has to put up with this. Erin moved to London because of this.
And now she's moving to Australia. London wasn't far enough.
It can't be helped.
No.
It can't be helped. I think we should get stuck in, Pip.
Right, okay.
Stuck in, Up to High Doh.
Well,
so you were saying, though, Up to High Doh can be exciting also.
Yes, it's not just stressful. It's not just things that stress you out.
Yeah.
It's also things that you're excited by. So you could be up to High Doh at going to a concert or a wedding or something like that. You're all up to High Doh because you're all excited.
Yeah, it's a mixture.
It's anything that gets your heart thumping a bit, would get your voice going a wee bit higher.
Right.
No, because that's...
Please keep it PG.
Or not.
For our young ears.
Or not.
Young listeners. Yes, I need to tell you mine immediately because, not to be dramatic,
you go first.
I nearly died.
That is a bit dramatic though.
I nearly died. So was going with Amy, second cousin, love her like a first, and the children and David to Airtastic. I've never been to Airtastic. I was like, that's great. It was sold to me as soft play. So Amy had the younger two, Chrissy and Lexi, and Dave. So they were like, we'll go to the baby part. Grace was like, Vanessa, do you want to bounce? And I was like, do I want to bounce? Because bouncing's actually difficult.
Really? My boobs manage it all the time.
Without any help. Bitch. Have you ever jumped on a trampoline as an adult? Or bouncy castle?
No.
It's hard work. Obviously because, there's more to bounce now.
But as a person of a slightly older age, I would require a 10 lady for that sort of movement.
Well, yes, yeah. See, I'm alright. I haven't had children or anything, so I'm okay in that aspect. However, I didn't realise how hardcore it was going to be, but it was fine. It was basically like if you imagine gladiators, but all inflatable.
Were there pugil sticks? I love a pugil stick.
None of your business.
There were children around.
What's a pugil stick?
I'm glad. It's like the big cotton buds.
Oh,
the
yeah. That's why you need to talk to me. A giant cotton bud.
Yeah.
They did have those, but it was just like one big solid thing. There was no buds on the end.
Oh.
But it was good. But I was fighting this wee boy as well on it because everyone, I'm like Peter Pan or something. I don't know. They just come over to me and think, let's play with her. And he did beat me because his balance was better than mine.
What age were we talking?
Maybe 10.
And he beat you?
I didn't want to be too rough. Do you know?
A grown ass adult? Oh, well, you see, I would have.
Do you know what I mean? Yeeted him the whole way to next week. So yeah. But yeah, so we were playing on all that. That was all good. And then Grace was like, "There's your free fall. Do you want to? Will we do it?" And I was like, "Right." I was like, "Yeah, let's do it." Because my only regret in life is not doing the one in Indiana Land, and you can't do it as an adult.
What is it? What is a free fall?
A free fall. So the Indiana Land one, it's basically like if you imagine a big vertical drop that goes into a slide at the bottom.
Okay.
And it's very serious because you have to do this and all and sit back and then just you sit down on the edge and woo.
But it is a slide. You're connected to something the whole way down.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Like your back is touching.
Your back's on the.
Yeah, you might lift a little though. I don't know because
yeah.
I've never done it. Philippa again, regrets. So we climbed up, which was a drama in itself. Got to the top of the thing. It wasn't a slide. It was a jump. You had to jump onto this massive like landing pad, shall we call it?
Like a stuntman pillow?
Like a stuntman pillow. That's exactly what it was like. And it had a circle in the middle. And the girl who was working there was about 16. And she was like, "You need to land. Your bum needs to land on that circle." And I was like, "Right." I was like, "Can I sit down and just..." She was like, "No."
You go head first there.
Well, I just felt like I could throw myself forward with great force.
And then pull your legs out and sit in your bum?
I don't know what I was thinking really. I didn't really want to do it, if I'm honest. So she said...
Why did you do it then?
Listen, don't give away spoilers.
Sorry.
But I did. So you had to stand at the edge, cross your arms, and then jump off and put your legs out and land. Now my legs don't really move, to be fair. I've got
what do you mean?
Weird legs. I feel like this is why I can't swim. I can't really straighten my legs. So I've got very tight hamstrings or something. They're just odd.
Have you always had this condition?
Yeah. It's very strange. So there was no way I was going to be able to jump and straighten my legs out to land on my bum. Plus, then I stood on the edge and it was so high, I was like, I actually can't. I was getting the heebie-jeebies. This was me up the High Doh. I was like, I actually can't do this. Then this wee boy, must have been about 8, just walks by, jumps off, easy peasy. I was like, oh my gosh.
Showing you up, Vanessa, showing you up.
Problem is, though, I had AG behind me being like, go, you're my role model. Girl power. And I was like, I really regret teaching you about girl power because I was going to go down the road of, girl power is also saying no.
Yes.
To things you don't want to do. Then I made the wee girl that was working there do it. I was like, have you done this? And she says, yeah. And I was like, show me. And she was like, I can't leave my station. But then her colleague came to let her off. So her way down then, I was like, go ahead. So she did it. So I felt like I had to because I made her do it. So off I went. In my head, I was like a gazelle, flying, like an angel. Beautiful. Will land softly on my bottom. It was more like if you kind of throw a brick out a window. If you had a sack of potatoes and just went... So didn't land on my bum. Kind of just fell hard and then like face first, but then fell back. So I was then swallowed by the actual big inflatable thing and the wall.
Die?
I know. See, Grace was like, she was like, all I saw was like your leg and your arm, nothing else. And the 2 wee girls had to come and pull me out.
You had to be so embarrassing.
But I was so determined that I didn't want them to pull me because I'm really heavy. So I was like, I can't let them do that. So I was like wrestling with it, like trying to get out. It was awful. It was awful.
Oh my goodness.
Awful. I feel like I got diabetes all over again. It was awful.
Oh, that would be awful. So, but then you were a role model for AG.
Well, then she didn't even do it. What? I was like, go ahead, your turn, jump off. She's like, no. So there was a mug there. Muggins me. That's
funny. Is there any video evidence of this?
No, and
like Amy, Dave, there.
Yeah, they were raging. They didn't see. They were raging.
No way.
I was like, I bet you that day though the staff probably looked back and watched that because
they would have camera footage of inside
I'm
the
sure
place.
It was hilarious.
Oh, here I might contact them. What day was that?
What day was it? Last Sunday was it or something? I can't remember. No, I actually have no idea.
Oh my goodness. So that's hilarious.
Up the High Doh.
But maybe we need to work on that. Would you do it again?
Oh God.
Why are your legs not moved? Do you need physio?
They're just...
Can you bend down and touch your toes?
No. And I was with my friend Victoria yesterday and we were doing yoga poses and she's on the floor and she can touch her toes. That's me.
No.
I swear.
You're 2 foot away.
That's it. I need to do yoga or something. Alright.
I can stand. I used to be able to stand and put the flat of my hands on the floor.
Wow.
But now I can touch the floor like because I'm
you're good.
a bit older.
So you can bend over to the front and touch your toes.
I don't even know that song, but yes I can.
That's impressive. No, I can't do any of that.
Do you need physio?
Probably just yoga. Probably just a good stretch.
Yeah, you should.
Speak to Shani about that. She's trained.
Is she?
She's trained yoga teacher.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I can show you a thing or two. Warrior and tree and
downward facing dog. That's a proper one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Why are you giggling? Just because it...
It's just funny, isn't it? Sure.
Oh dear. Well, anyway. That would have you up at High Doh. That would have me up to High Doh. I don't think I could actually take the actual leap.
That was the problem. It was the leap. I feel like if I could sit and go, but obviously it wasn't a slide. Do you know what else? There was a slide right beside it. So when you climb up, you have the choice of jump off or go down the slide.
Oh.
And I didn't know that until the end.
No way.
After.
Well, it depends on the width of the slide. A standard slide, my bum would get stuck.
When it was massive.
That's okay.
It's like a big bouncy castle slide. All the slides were really big, which was good.
The inflatable slides?
Yeah. And they had, the beam where like there's one beam here, and it comes around, you have to duck and jump. That was good.
So it's like Total Wipeout?
Yes.
Cross between that and Gladiators?
Yes.
We
did Total Wipeout with work once, and we had to get on like a big shaky podium with the, what do you call it?
Pugil stick.
A pugil stick. And I was quite good at that. And just give them no chance.
See, that's your wrestling background.
It is, yeah. That's absolutely right.
Yes, I trained you well,
You
Grasshopper.
Go. Miyagi.
Wax on, wax off.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I would be up to High Doh with that as well. Mm-hmm.
What about your week?
Well, I've had a pretty chilled week.
That's good. No high does.
Well,
get off the podcast then.
I've had one High Doh, but I should have known better. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
There's a guy I've sort of been chatting to.
Right.
And we were chatting the other night, and it was in work, and it was just, oh, what are you up to? And the reply was, oh, there's a swingers party and a caravan site in Ballywalter. I've been invited down to it.
Oh. Are they known for swinging in Ballywalter? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm right.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't even know what happens at a swingers party.
There's just swings and...
Yeah, roundabouts and all.
Roundabouts, yeah.
Seesaws?
Yeah.
Well, I thought, hey, he's having me on here.
So is he trying to goad you, do you think, to be like...
Well, I thought, my reply was, oh, sounds good, have a good time.
Okay.
Okay?
Right.
And then his messages then were sparse. And I thought, I thought I would message him again, say, are you going? It's like, yeah, I'm going to see if I can get a taxi.
Right.
All right. Did you get a taxi? Yeah, it's coming in half an hour.
Oh.
So I didn't reply then. Half an hour later, it was playing in my head. Like, I knew he wasn't going. So he rarely leaves the house, so I knew he wasn't going to Ballywalter on a swinging party.
I know of all places to go. I'm not sure.
In a caravan site.
Yeah. But on our High Doh scale, do re mi fa sol la ti da. No. What's our scale?
Do re mi fa sol la ti do. Right. Started. Yeah. It was getting up the scale, right?
Yeah.
And then when he said the taxi was coming in half an hour, I started going up the scale a bit.
Right.
And it was in my head thinking, if he goes to that bloody party, that's it. I'm not speaking to him again. There's no way.
Boundaries have been crossed.
I wasn't going, was the boundary.
Oh, yeah.
He wasn't taking me.
You were waiting for your invitation.
Well, I was working.
Oh, right,
but
right,
still.
right. Yes, okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I thought, no, I'm investing more into this. Obviously, he's not on the same page. What's the point?
Oh, awkward, yeah.
So, yeah, you know, that sort of way.
Mm-hmm.
So I started, my head then started playing with me.
Right.
Right. And then half an hour came and I was like, well, is your taxi here yet? I go, when you up? When you up? Sure, you wouldn't be going. Then I was raging at myself because I knew you wouldn't be going. At the start, I knew you wouldn't be going. But then all those wee messages, oh, the taxi's coming in half an hour, all this. And it just got me thinking.
Oh, the seed of doubt was planted.
Yes.
And do you know who was watering it, Philippa?
Who?
You!
Yes, I was. Do you know, whenever he said he was only joking, I thought, of course you were. I knew that. So I don't know why I got up to High Doh. Really.
Did the party believe him, do you think?
Well, no, because I knew it wouldn't go. It's not his...
Well, then why are we up to High Doh?
Because I just thought he might have.
See. I know what happened there.
I don't know.
cross
I got in
wires.
my own head is what happened there.
Yep.
Was overthinking things.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, got in my own head. But calm down again. Called him a few choice words.
Oh. See, that's the thing.
Then he laughed.
Once you're up the High Doh, it's the come down we need to think about as well. Do you know, once my angels came and saved me from that pit of suffocation and squashiness, I was calm again. When we're up the High Doh, we become dysregulated. And that's what happened to you there, it sounds like.
Yes. Yeah, probably. I mean, seeing me would have known I was wound up.
Mm-hmm.
But then...
Well, not say sane, we'll say rational.
Okay.
Yeah.
Vanessa's is a trained counsellor, in case you hadn't figured this out.
Yeah.
So, okay, the rational me was thinking, it's a wind up, catch yourself on. And then the other part of my head was going, oh my God, we're not on the same page here. It's, what am I doing?
And then see after when you're having the banter, this has become your therapy session. I'm going to charge you for this.
Do you want me to lie down?
We're like, this is just lighthearted. Tell me your deepest, darkest thoughts. Yes, were you all right then after that? And
Yeah, no, it was grand.
all fine.
Yeah.
See, this is the thing with being up the High Doh. It doesn't last a long time.
No, High Doh is sort of more
like you go
instant
like,
up and down. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's more like a blip.
A blip. Yeah, I like that. So I asked our 4 fans.
Your 4 fans, my mother.
Just our family, really. What had them up to High Doh this week? Obviously, the weather's been absolutely crazy mad. So I've had a few, had to go the long way around to work because of the floods and stuff. I'm very much, a sat-nav kind of gal.
Even places you know?
No. Well, it takes me a wee while. Like, if somebody moves house, like when my friends move house, it's a whole drama for me because I'm like, oh my God, I've just learned where your house is and now you're away again. Desperate. But, like, if say I was going, like, me and the girls went to Galway, my dad was like, what way are you going? I think whatever way Google Maps says. And if there's any diversion, I'm up to High Doh then. I'm like, oh lordy.
But if you're even following the map, do you not have a look first of all before you set off, thinking what towns you're going to?
Absolutely not.
Oh, I do. Even though I follow Google Maps, I would have an idea of, say I'm going to Portrush.
Right.
You would go Belfast, Ballymena, Ballymoney, Coleraine, Portrush.
Right.
No.
No. Like my dad would be saying to me, take this road and this roundabout, and there's no point in telling me because I don't remember. I don't know street names, I'm
not good with street names.
I don't know.
I'm better with landmarks.
Oh, yeah.
Or shops.
Yes.
If you tell me go down there and turn left at Primark or whatever, I could do it better. Or but you tell me the street name and I have no idea.
If I'm going somewhere new though, and then say there was like a diversion, I wouldn't know the long way around. I wouldn't know, so I would be a bit up to High Doh. Only if it's somewhere like you have to be for a certain time.
If there's a time restraint.
Then that was another one. People being late
because of the floods.
No, I don't know.
Just
I didn't
general
get
lateness?
elaboration. Just people being late, and I was like, oh.
On Monday tomorrow, I'm driving to Belfast.
Oh,
I know.
Big deal for Philip.
I don't do driving out of Bangor, Newton Hars area. So I will be up to High Doh then, and I'm going with Michael. So he's not familiar with roads in Belfast and stuff, and it's not even a place I'm familiar with going.
Where are you going?
Going to the Sunflower Comedy Club.
Oh.
But we're going for dinner first. Oh. It's a wee mother-son date.
Oh, that'd be really nice.
Yeah.
You'll be fine. Just keep your Google Maps on. It's all very straightforward. Yeah. Dublin's the worst, I feel, to drive in.
Oh, I don't think I would like driving in Dublin. I don't even like driving in Belfast. I could drive you to Donegal, Enniskillen, Portrush. I could drive you to Sligo.
Yeah.
Easier than driving through Belfast city centre.
Yeah. Mum and I went to see Mel C in Dublin once, and it was obviously amazing. But driving home, it was dark, obviously, and raining, and I could not see the lines in the road. It was awful. And I think I went around the same thing like 3 times because I was like, I don't know how to get off this. That was
unfamiliar roads are not easy, especially in the dark. And I have astigmatism in my eyes.
Did you?
Yeah. And I didn't really know what it was, but apparently then when you're driving at night and you see the lights of other cars, it sort of has that effect of bursting out. You know, it's sharper.
Yeah.
And I think that's to do with the stigmatism.
I think that's
I thought
correct.
everybody just saw lights like that.
No, that's true. That is right.
And it can be very dazzling.
Dazzle! Get on the old razzle dazzle 'em. Woo.
Yes.
Another one, my poor brother, Mark, had a slow puncture in his car. And he was up to High Doh because that was a relatively new tyre.
And what caused the puncture? Does he know?
I don't know. I didn't even.
But he lives in the country. Could have been.
Lives in the country. Could have been debris anywhere.
Yeah.
Debris. Van de Kamp. Yes, I think when things with the car happens unexpectedly.
Yeah.
To be honest, even when my petrol light comes on, I'm like, oh, for dear sake.
Again.
I very much drive with the petrol light on though.
Oh no, I can't.
See, there's two types of people in the world.
You see, once it gets down to that wee red zone,
Yeah.
even before the light comes on,
Yes.
once it's in the red zone, I'm thinking, no, need to fill it up again.
No, I will drive, it'll come on and I'll acknowledge it and be like, alright. And then that tells you how many miles you have left. Even when it's on 0, sometimes I risk it.
No
It's
way.
really bad for your car probably as well.
Yes, it's bringing all the yuck from the petrol tank.
All
around
the yuck.
engine.
My mum blames my dad, he does that too, so I'm
No.
my father's daughter.
Please don't do
No
that.
matter what they say.
You're going to need to put petrol in it anyway, so
I know.
why leave it?
I don't know, I don't like getting out and all. Because when I drive, I love the music on up to 100. Sometimes I drive and the music's so loud and I'm like, God, my head's really sore. And I'm like, it's like, Ray!
So is the car behind you.
It's you right now. But yeah, I always thought if there's ever a zombie apocalypse, me and my dad will regret that because you'll get in the car to go and you'll have no petrol. Curtains.
Well, if there's a zombie apocalypse, I think lack of petrol is the least of your worries.
Well, my number one worry is insulin, actually. Do you remember the time Amy said to me, how long would you last without insulin?
No, but how long?
Or she worded it fun. She said it like in a more... Yeah, it was something like, how long would you last? I did Google it. I think it's just a week. But it would have to be a week. I would imagine it wouldn't eat anything. Or have to eat carb-free stuff.
So you don't produce any insulin at all?
No.
Was there a time when you produced sporadic amounts of insulin?
Well, I produced it until I was, 7?
Yeah, but even after that, were your levels up and down?
Oh, God, I can't remember.
I think it might be.
I remember the first time they checked it, it was like 27 or something. It's meant to be 8, ladies and gentlemen.
And what has it been recently? How has your management of it been?
What has this become?
I feel...
Oh, the tables have turned.
Well,
You feel what?
I
Sort
feel
of,
you could manage it better.
Yeah. The great thing is to have the Libra thing, so it's the
You're
wee
not a
white
Libra?
discs. I'm not, I'm a Taurus. Go Taurus! Yes, so if you see people with the wee white discs in their arm, they're either diabetic or very into their fitness as well. I didn't realise you can get them too to monitor yourself.
What?
I think it's a company called Zoe or something do it. So it's connected to my arm and connected to my phone, so it'll flash up
Yes.
what your blood sugar is. It's just a revolution. It's absolutely brilliant, so you don't have to prick your finger anymore. So it's been very good. You keep a closer eye and be tighter knit. It's just so much affects it. Do you know?
Does stress affect it?
Stress, yeah.
How does
You're
weather
up
affect your
ahead of-
insulin? Your diabetes?
I don't
Because
know.
you eat more?
Well, more so the hot. Well, yeah, probably. And then also the hot weather. You know, if you're more sweaty and stuff, that can, and more active, that can make you go low. Literally anything. Hormones.
Bloody hormones, Rolla.
Yeah.
Slave to our hormones.
Tell you what, sure you know yourself.
Sure you know.
You
sure
know what you know. Did you have any up to High Doh from your fans?
Just, I need you to be more specific, guys. Work.
Phil, but please don't call them out.
Sorry.
On the first one.
Sorry.
Do better.
But work.
Who said
Yes. Well, Fiona, our cousin
that? Fiona! Hi, Fiona!
Yes. And but Fiona is a post person, and
Post person.
there was a storm.
Is that the genderless term for it now?
I don't know.
Post person?
I don't know. What would it be? Post then?
Post man, post woman, post person. Yeah, probably.
Posty.
Posty.
Fiona's posty. And I suppose she was working in Storm Kieran.
Yeah.
So no wonder she was up to High Doh, really.
I know, I wouldn't like
that
that.
would be one of the worst jobs to have in the winter, I would have thought.
Yes, in the wet weather, certainly,
Yeah.
in the storms.
In the summer now,
Ah,
she's a short on down the
living
bike
the
getting a
vida
tan.
loca.
Living the dream.
Yeah.
Living the dream.
That
But
would
yeah,
be good.
Storm Karen as a
Yeah.
postie wouldn't
No.
be good.
Respect your posties. Love for
Yes.
the posties.
Give them a Christmas present.
Upper posties. Is that a good thing or a bad thing when you say upper?
A good thing?
I thought it was a good thing too.
Yeah.
Upper hoods.
Yeah. Up a hoods. Do you know any hoods?
Yeah, many.
My friend Sinead was up to High Doh with family.
Oh,
Again, not no specific instances.
that
But
seems to be a
She's
sort
had
of,
a lot going on.
yeah. I think when there's a lot going on, a lot of people also like cleaning, house maintenance, housework, children, all that.
Right, don't let housework get you up to High Doh.
Don't
It's
let
not worth
housework
it.
bring you down.
It's not worth it.
Life's too short. We don't believe in it.
As we are sitting in my spare bedroom, which is also my laundry room, I
Yeah.
had to clean all the clothes off the sofa. You don't want to see what's
No.
behind the camera.
Listen,
So, do you know what? Housework will keep.
yeah,
Don't stress over it.
don't worry.
Bit of mold never killed anybody.
That's very inaccurate. Yeah.
Well, it builds your immune system.
If you're allergic to penicillin, it's bad news.
Well, we're just after Halloween and my decorations were fabulous because they're all naturally made.
You're called
Dust
babes.
and cobwebs, they're
Oh.
all organic.
All organic. Lovely.
Yes.
What do you do at Christmas then? Just spray them with glitter? Glitter everything?
Just glitter everything.
Love it.
Yes.
Love it. Well, I mean, that's been a lot of ups and downs this week, isn't it?
It has. It has. The weather has had people. Well, you can notice a darker nights coming in.
Oh, them nights are fairly coming in. I love
Nights
it.
are far drawn in. I like the
I
autumn. It's
love
winter's my favourite.
I'm not here for summer. I don't want you to see my body, so I'm covering it with scarf. I got the most beautiful scarf. Oh my god, in Ballycastle. I can't remember the name of the shop to give it a shout out. Oh my god, Philippa. It's just like pure luxury.
What colour?
It's like multicolored, like pastel multicolored.
Oh, pastel vibes.
Pastel vibes. But then I also got gloves and a hat, but none of them match, and people are upset about this.
What kind of hat did you get?
I got a beautiful navy hat with the most gorgeous I have to wear a pom-pom hat because I look silly. Believe it or not, I add a pom-pom, I don't look silly. Take away the pom-pom. So I need a pom-pom. It's the most beautiful fluffy pom-pom. And it's just navy with like a wee pattern on it, like a typical winter pattern.
Nice.
And the gloves are just fingerless, but they're sort of like a deep raspberry sort of colour.
So you've pastel
none of them
scarf,
match.
navy hat, and raspberry gloves.
Yeah. I like to look like, I've rolled into the lost property and rolled back out again.
Yeah. Well,
Do you know?
that you success. You
Thank
are
you.
successful in that.
Thank you. That's my vibe.
Yes. Well, I love the dark nights coming in.
Why?
Because I love having the lights on,
Oh,
the fire glow,
love a fire.
and I mean, last night. This is a Sunday morning, by the way. Last night was a Saturday night, and I spent.
Philippa, this is going to be out on Monday
Yes,
morning.
but it's recorded on Sunday. You need to know these
need to
things.
know.
Right, so last night I was so excited, getting home from work. I got a wee takeaway from a tea,
Ooh.
a bottle of wine.
What'd you get?
I got a Chinese.
Chinese.
And a bottle of wine, and I watched a Christmas movie, and I had the lights on, and it was just lovely. I just relaxed. Me and my dog.
Love it. Those are good.
Yes.
Apart from the Christmas movie, I think it's too soon. But
Do you know what?
that's
A
neither here nor
Christmas
there.
movie is just a generic movie in the snow.
this is true, I suppose. This is true, but I just not yet. Just not. I love Christmas. I love the vibes and the cozy and the that sort of thing. But I don't know. I think it gets me up to High Doh when you have to do all the shopping and get all the presents and
Have you
and I
started?
love giving presents, but it's just all
Have you started?
no. I'm not one for preparing for things. I'm not a very organised person.
I start early and then I stop for ages and then I rush at the last minute.
And then there's inconsiderate people that have birthdays in and around.
I know.
You,
I know.
my mum. And you're both big ones this year?
I know.
Crazy.
I'm sorry, Vanessa, but
It's alright.
what can I
It's
do?
not your fault. I should speak to your parents about it.
Yes.
But sure, what's been done is done. What are we ending with?
We're ending with Thank you for watching and listening.
Thank you for watching and listening.
We are going to make this a weekly thing. So please interact with us and let us know what side you're up to, High Doh.
Good or bad.
You can message us where, Vanessa, because I don't do social media and
We
stuff.
are
so Vanessa's in charge of all
on
that.
Instagram. We have a Pip&V Instagram, which I will link you to. We are on YouTube. You may do Facebook. I don't do Facebook.
Okay.
And obviously if...
Are we getting a special Pip&V Facebook? Okay.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Pip&V.
I'll do that today.
And the topic for next week is going to be words that have us up to High Doh. Words, more so like words that give you the ick.
Yes. But if you've any up to High Doh moments, good or bad, as well as words.
Yeah, all of
keep
them.
those coming in.
But tell me words you don't like.
Words that you don't like.
Now, not swear words. The C word is universally hated, I feel. Although also loved.
Do you know what? Some people use it far too much.
Yeah.
Some people use it in regular conversation. I don't.
It's a word, honestly, that makes me go when somebody says it.
It's awful.
Like that.
But then some people just
Throw it around.
I know. But how do you feel about moist?
I actually don't mind a moist because sometimes, and only in the context of eating a cake, sometimes it is moist.
Yeah.
What
Some
do you feel
people
about
really, I like it. I think it's always good.
I think it's fine.
Your plants and all need to be moist.
Yeah. It's funny,
So
they
some
don't
people
like
hate
moist,
it.
but they like moisturiser. That's fine. You have to say moist to get the moisturiser.
Yeah.
Moisturiser. Here, got one for you.
What?
Wait, no, forgot it. This is how I tell all my jokes and stories. This is great. No, I've forgotten. Good day and goodbye.
Goodbye.
Look after yourself.
Take care.
Keep her handy now.
Keep her lit.